Welcome in. Thanks for joining us for the latest WHHI Daily News, where we strive to bring you more Lowcountry news more often. I'm Bob Stevens. While the town of Hilton Head wrestles with overhauling its land management ordinances that would control growth on the island, town councilors are at least considering a moratorium on short-term rentals, timeshares, and subdivisions. In a public meeting earlier this week, at least 2 town councilors spoke out in favor of a moratorium to slow the island's development, while at least 2 vacation rental giants, including Sea Pines President Steve Birdwell, spoke out against any moratorium because it would hurt island businesses that depend on vacation business. Discussions will continue while work continues on the new land management ordinance, which might not be ready until 2028. Reminding you of vaccine requirements for school-age kids used to not even be news, but the State Department of Public Health feels it needs to update its minimum requirements, telling parents they need a certificate of immunization or a valid exemption, or kids cannot go back to school next month. Changes for this school year, including students needing 2 doses of hepatitis A vaccine between their first birthday and the 5th grade, a dose of the Tdap vaccine after their 10th birthday, and 2 doses of varicella before entering the 11th grade. There are, of course, medical exemptions that can be given by a doctor or the filling out of a notarized form for a religious exemption. The State Health Department website has the entire list of shots you need to go back to school. The Alpha Genesis Monkey Research Facility in Yemassee is back in trouble with the U.S. Department of Agriculture, receiving an official warning after the deaths of 22 monkeys from carbon monoxide poisoning back in November. The USDA says Alpha Genesis did not safely provide heat for the monkeys and will face sanctions, including criminal prosecution, if they violate any federal regulations in the future. The poisoning incident, of course, came 3 weeks after 43 monkeys escaped that Yemassee facility. And a just completed independent forensic audit of Hampton County finances shows a mess that could take a while to clean up. The audit was commissioned after the admission that nearly $5 million public dollars were misspent in 2022, after 2 active state police investigations were conducted last year, including a capital project sales tax audit report that resulted in an indictment of former county administrator Rose Dobson Elliott. The 50-page forensic audit revealed a years-long pattern of financial mismanagement, using the words waste and abuse frequently. A citizen watchdog group hopes the audit will be used in investigation that will hold the people responsible for the gross misuse of taxpayer dollars accountable. The audit covered 8 fiscal years, so some accounts were used to cover shortages in other accounts. The audit might not even tell the whole story, because numerous financial documents either couldn't be found or were not provided by the county. The audit cost taxpayers nearly $230,000. It has resulted, though, in a long list of new policies, procedures, and training now in use. For more details on these stories and other Lowcountry news, we invite you to visit the sources listed on your screen. Still plenty to come on the WHHI Daily News as we discuss how you can help with the extra food you might have after a weekend vacation on Hilton Head Island. We'll also talk about issues that might impact those of you minority business owners. You've got a chance to learn a little bit more coming up this week. That's next on the WHHI Daily News.